Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Griefdrums and welcome back to another video of top 3 tips of the week. As the name suggests, this is a video series in which I break down 3 tips each week to hopefully help assist you in your game. If you want to get involved, please submit all of your tips and tricks to my Discord. Include pictures, videos, anything you have, and hopefully it'll make it into a future episode. The link will be down in the description below.
But for now, let's just crack on and get straight on with it. Today's first tip, as you will have just seen there from that clip, is a hold of this barbecue room. It is a really effective hold that I have found has worked for me on several occasions, and there's some really cheeky lines of sight, especially if people are trying to push this window here. Now I'm going to put the armor down just so it sort of simulates as if someone is stood there, but I'm going to go upstairs to the geisha room. Now this is a really strong place to hold everywhere from that you are defending here, both A and B bomb sites. As you can see by opening this section of floor, I get a line of sight onto the doorway that is just in front of the shower room or the bathroom downstairs. Really far back this line of sight, so that's pretty handy. I can obviously see that rook armor down there, so anyone jumping in through that window I get a line of sight onto. So I'm going to go ahead and put some bullets down there just so you can see exactly where they are landing. We're going to have a closer look in just a minute so you can see exactly where they are. But I'm going to put those here, and I'm also going to put some bullets over in this back corner just over here so you can see exactly how far back we can shoot into on that corner. Now when you're holding this room, it obviously is going to assist you to open the hatch so you can keep an eye on the B-bomb site, and I would also reinforce this wall just here just to prevent anyone from coming in too easily. Having someone else up here with you isn't going to hurt, but you can do this on your own if you're prepared to give it up, and I personally wouldn't want to. One thing I would recommend is putting some barbed wire out just in case anyone tries pushing from drum or from the black stairs or karaoke side over here. Again, having someone else up here just to cover you while you try and control all of this can definitely be beneficial. Maybe a bandit or something, or a mirror, just to sort of cover off the geisha window. Now you can see that you get some really good lines of sight here onto both the window downstairs in B and the delivery area. You can also cover this double window just here, but I would personally be extremely wary about over peeking on this thing because it could be the end of you. So we're going to go ahead and jump downstairs now. As you can see, we've got a line of sight onto this window just here. Anyone that's sticking their head in there, you can easily take that off without over peeking and exposing yourself too much. This doorway just behind me here, and if I go through to the A bomb site, you can see all of these holes here. It's directly in front of the window. The really cool thing about this is attackers that are downstairs can't actually get a peek onto you from outside. You can't see them at the time, but the second they come in, their feet are exposed and they can barely see you. So it's a really beneficial line of sight and really handy. You can see the bullets are all the way there. And the same with this one in the corner. The bullets go right the way into the corner. So if anyone tries jumping in here and hunkering down in the corner for protection, you're going to kill them. Doorway, line of sight goes all the way back to the wall. It's just a pretty disgusting spot and it's pretty handy. So for tip number 2, anyone that is spawn peeking from the big tower on Oregon is going to get wrecked if you employ this tactic. Obviously anyone that's trying to spawn peek, they have a good look outside, they try and cover the roof, and they try and cover all the main obvious areas. Obviously I am playing as a defender here, but I'm going to simulate being an attacker. As you come round and you attempt to cover it in this sort of a way. You have a bit of a look just to check for spawn peekers, and more often than not, you know, you will get the pick. However, why expose yourself to that? Why put yourself in that danger when you can come into here, break this window, and get a really nice line of sight onto this? Now, full credit to this one goes to BBQ, just purely because of the fact I was watching one of his live streams and I saw him do this and absolutely destroy someone. And it was so cheeky because they're busy covering the green tower or the kitchen door, that sort of an area. They're not looking inside of this window. Now, Rob's moving around so you can see him and it makes it more clear, but let's face facts. How often as a spawn peeker do you look at your own building that you're trying to defend? I mean, do you look at that window? I personally don't. So really nice little spot here. The other bonus to this spot is any defender that is using an ACOG to spawn peek, if they're trying to cover this green water tower thing, their ACOG actually covers the window, so they're not going to see it break. From that distance, you're not going to hear it, and you're not even going to know what has happened to you. So go wreck those dirty spawn peekers. The final tip for today is going to be a drone spot. Now, I actually got sent this by Sergeant Ellis, who found it over on Reddit. Now, I believe, I hope I'm getting this right, I believe it was Aaron Pierce that actually posted this. It had about 200-300 upvotes, so, you know, a lot of people have seen it, but I would really like to get this out there. How often on this map have you attempted to get your drones upstairs, and because there's only 2 ways to get up there, defenders are just stood at the top of the stairs waiting to pick you off. By coming and doing this, you can get your drone up to the very top floor, or at least just one of them, just to get line of sight onto where the bombs are, just to highlight it to your team or get a bit of intel on the defenders. But being able to do this is so cheeky, you know, you get, who the hell is going to expect a drone coming from here? So you'd literally just jumping onto that bit, jumping on top of this little cabinet here, up onto the lip there, and then the edge of the balcony. It's really simple. It's not overly complicated. It's not like you've got to put your drone in a specific position. Obviously, I do miss this first jump because I'm too far away. But it's just a simple jump up, a jump onto the wardrobe or cabinet, over to here, and then up. No defender is going to expect that. You can use that at the beginning of the round. You can use it towards the end of the round if your drone is still down there covering the red hall. Really cheeky little spot. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully some of these tips will help you out. But let me know your favorite by leaving the number of the tip down in the comment section below. If you don't already, make sure to subscribe. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay reckless and relentless.